Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, this video is about the latest update rolled out for the Canary and release preview channels of Windows 11. First talking about the release preview build, for versions 22H2 and 23H2, build 22621.4830 and 22631.4830, KB5050092. This update improves the previews that show when your cursor hovers over apps on the taskbar. The update also enhances their animations. An icon will appear in the system tray when you use an app that supports Windows Studio Effects. This only occurs on a device that has a neural processing unit. You can select the icon to open the Studio Effects page in Quick Settings. To view the app that is using the camera, hover over the icon for a tooltip. This update adds Simpson, a new simplified Chinese font. It includes the Bayang Noodles character. Some apps might not be able to display these new extension characters yet. The font has 9,753 ideographs that support Unicode extensions, G, H, and I. You know that you can use an iOS or Android phone to access your Microsoft OneDrive files. If you do that when your PC is locked, you can now continue working on that file from where you left off on your PC. Just sign into your PC within 5 minutes of using your phone. When Windows asks that if you want to resume work on that file, select the file to open it. To use this feature, you must sign into OneDrive and your PC using the same Microsoft account. Work and school accounts do not support this feature. This feature works for Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, and PDF files. For the best experience, sign into OneDrive on your PC using your default browser. To manage this feature, go to the Settings app, then select Apps and click on Resume. When you right-click items in the left pane, the New Folder command appears on the context menu. You will now have a standard Windows 11 taskbar after restoring from a backup. Via the Windows setup experience on a new Windows PC, you can still find your apps in the Start menu, search, and pin apps you want on your taskbar. You can now share directly to apps that support sharing in Windows. Just right-click Local Files in File Explorer or on the desktop. This feature will gradually be available for all users. The company has added a new keyboard shortcut Ctrl+Alt+- for magnifier users to quickly toggle between the current zoom and 1x zoom. In addition to the keyboard shortcut, some buttons have also been added in magnifier. To reset zoom and fit to the screen, along with reset zoom to your last or preferred position. There are some fixes in this update, like, after you do a search, that search might repeat when you don't want it to. Fix the date and time properties of a file, that might update after you copy it. Fix the icons on the details pane which might not update. As you expect when you change a theme, this makes it hard to view the change when you switch between dark and light themes. Fix the search box that might lose input focus as you type. Fix the snipping tool screenshots that might be distorted. This occurs when you use 2 or more monitors that have different display scaling. When you switch app windows, the email language might change from Chinese to English. This update adds to the list of drivers that are at risk for bring your own vulnerable driver attacks. Fix the issue where you get errors, or cannot sign in, when you connect to Windows 11 workstations. This occurs when you enforce device redirection. You might experience issues with USB audio devices. This is more likely when you use a DAC audio driver. Based on USB 1.0, USB audio devices might stop working, which stops playback. Fix the issue where you couldn't export a file to PDF and XLSX formats if the file has a chart object. Fix the code 10 error message where, this device cannot start appears. This occurs when you connect to certain external audio management devices. Fix the issue where the CPU index number might be wrong when you set process affinity. This occurs on servers that have 2 or more non-uniform memory access nodes. In remote desktop, fix the issue in which when you reconnect to a console session, it stops responding. Fix the action center that did not display in certain scenarios. Fix the issue that depletes virtual memory, which might cause some apps to fail. Fix the issue where NFC readers fail to read card universal unique identifiers. This occurs after many point-of-sale app scans. Fixed an issue where the installed printer fails when the spooler initializes. Fix the issue where your device does not recognize that the camera is on. This issue occurs after you install the January 2025 security update. There are some known issues in this update, like some users report that the OpenSSH service fails to start, preventing connections. The service fails with no detailed logging, and manual intervention is required to run the process. This issue is affecting both enterprise, IoT, and education customers, with a limited number of devices impacted. Microsoft is investigating whether users of Home or Pro editions of Windows are affected. So, that was all about the new release preview channel build. Now moving forward and talking about the other build released to the Canary channel. Build 277A3.1000. In this update, you now have quick access to items that others have shared with you. Shared items include files, emails, Teams chats, and more. To view them, you must use a Microsoft account or a Microsoft Entra ID account to sign into Windows. To view these shared items, go to the File Explorer homepage, and choose the Share tab. If you use a Microsoft Entra ID account to sign in, you have more viewing choices. You will see the files that you have shared with others. Also, the recent, favorites, and shared sections of the page will show a broader set of file types. The company has added a new keyboard shortcut Ctrl+Alt+- for magnifier users to quickly toggle between the current zoom and 1x zoom. In addition to the keyboard shortcut, some buttons have also been added in magnifier. To reset zoom and fit to the screen, along with reset zoom to your last or preferred position. There are some fixes in this update, like fixed an issue that was causing the taskbar preview windows to not display sometimes when hovering over open apps in the taskbar. Fixed an issue for IME users, where switching between windows with Alt+Tab may unexpectedly switch the IME from Chinese to English. Fixed an underlying issue that could lead to unexpected app window freezes for some people when using Alt+Tab between certain types of apps. Fixed an issue causing Settings app to crash when going to Settings, then System, selecting Display, then clicking on Graphics for some people. Fixed an issue causing MTSC.exe for Remote Desktop to fail on the previous build. Fixed an issue that was causing Remote Desktop to show significant display issues when connecting to certain other computers. Fixed an underlying issue that was causing an Explorer.exe memory leak in recent Canary channel builds, leading to performance issues over time. Fixed an issue where the shutdown command wasn't working sometimes. There are some known issues in this update, like when you open a File Explorer window and minimize it in this build, it may not render correctly when you restore it. Microsoft is investigating reports that Hyper-V and other features that rely on Hyper-V do not work properly after the last flight. If you join the Canary channel on a new Copilot Plus PC, from the Dev channel, Release Preview channel or Retail, you will lose Windows Hello PIN and biometrics to sign into your PC with error 0xD0000225, and an error message saying, "Something went wrong," and your PIN isn't available. You should be able to recreate your PIN by clicking Set Up My PIN. So, that was it. Hope it was useful. Consider like for the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any question, just comment down below. Thanks for watching and have a great day ahead.